Warning: the material shown in this video is owned by the respective companies. Nichijou and Nichijou Anime do not own any of the material used in this video and is under the fair use laws. Please enjoy the video. Hello everybody, and I'd like to personally welcome you to the 12 days of anime. I didn't know exactly how I wanted to start off this week, so I dabbled. I made a few current lists. This has been going on for 2 or 3 months, as I said before, and I come to find out that there are a lot of anime that I haven't really discussed at all on my channel yet. So with that being said, I was going to pick out a top 10 for day 1. Now I know what you're thinking, a top 10? Really? You're doing the 12 days of anime and you're only doing a top 10? I'm doing top 10s that I think I should do. There are God knows how many funny comedy animes out there. Good God, there's a lot. But there's only a few, a select few, that in my opinion gets a laugh. This video will be a top 10 funny anime. And remember guys, there are 2 things you should know. Number 1, this is all clearly subjective, meaning it is my own opinion, it's not yours. I didn't go on Google and type out favorite anime in the world. This is my personal top 10 comedy anime, the ones I feel deserve a laugh. Second thing, if you don't like what I have to say, that's totally cool. You don't have to like it. However, I will ask you to respect my personal decisions and my picks, and if you feel like I left one out that you really like, put it down in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get started. My top 10 funniest animes. And we're starting off with an honorable mention, Watamote. I feel like I have to start off with an honorable mention of Watamote, and I know there are gonna be a lot of people who are triggered. The fact that Watamote is only an honorable mention. I know that it has a following, and I also know that it has a fan base, and I also know that it's funny. It can be very funny. However, I don't feel as though the funny outweighs the cringe. The title alone. I'm never running out of this. I always drink right before eating. No matter how you look at it, is your guys' fault not popular. This anime is cringy. I have nothing to say for it. I'm going to show you a couple photos just off the anime, and you want to tell me if it's more funny or cringy. Like, if you want to like the show, that's on you. That's totally cool. I completely understand. It is a funny anime. But for me, the funny does not outweigh the cringe. And that is why it is only an honorable mention. Now for the real list. And at number 10, we have Ghost Stories. This anime is hysterical in the dub. Ghost Stories is a unique anime that, for one reason or another, has 2 totally different ways of looking at it. You can watch the sub, which is supposed to be a horror anime, and get highly disappointed. Or you can watch the dub. The dub, instead of taking it to the scary horror style that it was made for in Japan, and try to re-envision it into a comedy. This is the anime that should be at number 10. Although it doesn't do all the comedy anime tropes, or the ones they do is not all that good, when they hit the nail on the head, they really get it done. And some of the comedy you will see, some of the best you will see in anime thus far. And at number 9, we have everyone's Buddhist lady grabber, My Buddha. Anyone who knows me in my personal life will tell you that I am not a fan of ecchi. Well, ecchi I don't really mind. It's not so much ecchi, it's more of fan service. My Buddha does this in every episode. I will eventually do a full-scale review, but I'm not a fan of seeing fan service just for the sake of it. It is an unneeded little plot, and quite frankly, it's not needed to tell a story. You could have told an ingenious story, and you didn't. Coming in at number 8, we have Heaven's Lost Property. Heaven's Lost Property is a very hysterical, funny anime. But the problems I have with Heaven's Lost Property is the same I have for All My Buddha, and the same one I have for the anime coming up in the next couple rounds. It's unneeded fan service. It starts off good, but then you quickly realize it's just another perverted little protagonist surrounded by a bunch of hot women, all end up getting naked, just for the sake of getting naked. And if you like ecchi and fan service anime, this is going to be good for you. You're going to love these anime that are I've already passed on are coming up. Fan service that I see in Heaven's Lost Property and all these ecchi anime actually turned me down to the anime. I was requested to watch Heaven's Lost Property years ago. And in the beginning I said, okay, it's pointless fan service, whatever. But the more I watched, the more I got infuriated due to how non-different it is. I mean, it just keeps going in a circle. Heaven Lost Property is an anime that would be good for you to watch if you're looking into more ecchi genres. But for this top 10, it barely makes the cut. There were a few jokes I snickered at here and there, but for the most part, there's nothing to really please you if you're someone like me. Number 7, High School DXD. Haha, High School DXD. The queen. And one of the only animes that is on the borderline of hentai, as it does show very obscured women. The anime shines with this comedian. And although I don't like fan service, which is the reason why, as funny as it is, the comedy alone has to be putting it in a place. I don't like watching fan service in any way, shape, or form. That's the sole reason why I could not place it any higher on this list. But if you're going for a good comedy, I had to give a placement to High School DxD, which is why it's only here. If you made it this far without clicking the dislike and leaving this video, then I applaud you. That means you hold anime, especially comedy anime, to a certain standard, a higher standard than most. Now that we have seen who are here for fan service and who aren't, and that's perfectly fine if they are in fan service. If you're still in fan service, by all means. Now we get to the good stuff. And I expected it when I made this list that it was going to be at least top 5 or top 3 before we would ever get to see good anime. There's a lot more to go through and I can't wait. Let's get started. Number 6. The Devil is a Part-Timer. The Devil is a Part-Timer has 2 different things that they do for comedy. Number 1 is product placement. They use a shit ton of product placement. And it's funny, because instead of McDonald's, you get McRonald's. The second thing they use is the dialogue. Oh my god, does the dialogue work so well. 9 times out of 10, or more often than not, the dialogue can either be a great success or a great hindrance to an anime. If the characters are fleshed out fine through great dialogue, great. But if they're not fleshed out enough, they also seem like they're not developed more. But if they flesh them out too much, then they're not telling the story and they're over-explaining everything. The Devil is a Part-Timer deals with both these issues perfectly. I have no problems with Devil is a Part-Timer. Maybe one day I'll do an actual anime review on it. But for now, it definitely deserves the number 6 spot in my top 10. Number 5. My Bride is a Mermaid. I don't feel like I have to really even explain this. The title alone says itself. My Bride is a Mermaid. The long and short version of this is, The guy is drowning a mermaid, saves his life, and now he has to be married to said mermaid. And I know what you're thinking, but yes, but there's fan service in that. Yes, but the fan service is not nearly as toned up as School DXD or the others. The fan service in this anime is very toned down. Fan service doesn't take the focus of the anime. The focus of the anime is these two, the mermaid and the human, getting together. And the comedy that goes around them is incredible. Like, for example, the mermaid's father is very overprotective, and he wants to make sure that she is getting the best man possible. He disapproves of the human because he thinks that it should be better for a merman. Something else. So in a way to treat him, to show that he disapproves, he sends sharks out to eat the human. You see how funny that is? Oh my god! Just little things like that make it perfect. And I love this anime. At number 4 we have Nichijou, or crazy fucking anime. Really, anyone who has argued with me about whether or not Nichijou deserves to be in this list has never seen it. The insanity of Nichijou cannot be explained. It is something to be witnessed, and it is not something that you can just look up one episode in the beginning and hope that you get right. No, I'm going to show you a video that explains just how crazy and unique Nichijou really is. See what I mean? Nichijou is an anime you have to experience for yourself. This anime, well, let me put it like this. I contemplate whether or not I should put this in the 4th or 3rd spot. Solely because I felt that it deserved a higher ranking than what it is. However, I could not get over the fact that these other 3 anime are just head and shoulders better. For what it is, Nichijou is a great anime, and I would highly recommend it, whether you're a normal anime watcher, a beginning anime watcher, or an elite anime watcher, or if you're just not into anime at all and you want something decent and funny to watch, Nichijou is your key. Number 3, we have Kiss XS, or Incest the Anime. Oh, I know what you're gonna say. But Senjo, you said you didn't like fan service. Kiss XS is nothing but fan service. Well, no, it's not. It circles around siblings who have family ties that are stronger than others. This anime is more like a guilty pleasure. Whenever I'm sad or depressed, I pop it in and I watch it. The comedy in this anime, when you really look at it, is hysterical. I can't defend the fact that it's fan service and unneeded fan service at that, because I just trashed all over unneeded fan service. However, I will say that for a dirty pleasure anime, I can't help it. I had to put it up here. And it's one of the reasons why I contemplate putting it under Nichijou or over Nichijou. And really the only reason that I found was Kiss XS just made me laugh more. It made me laugh harder. Number 2, Panty and Stocking. Just go watch it. Panty and Stocking with Guardabout teaches you absolutely nothing. The comedy they use in it is so good. First of all, it shows you just how corrupt angels can really be. I have absolutely nothing I could really say for this one. If you want a good laugh, watch it. I don't want to spoil anything for you, and I feel like if I talk about Panty and Stocking with Guardabout, it's going to be spoilers. The only thing I'm going to say is I really wish they had made a 2nd season. And finally, number 1, Yamada's First Time, or B Gotta HK. Teenage girl is in high school, and the only thing she has planned for her future is play 100 guys. The only issue with this, she can't even talk to one. Comedy writes for itself. Yamada First Time / B Gotta HK in Japanese is well worth watching in every chance you get. It is hysterical trying to see her get just laid for the first time. She wants to get laid with 100 guys, and she can't even get one guy to lay her. Oh, not because she's ugly, but because she can't talk to one, and they are both socially awkward. This is the truest form of anime gold. I highly recommend you give it a shot. And this has been my top 10 comedy anime. If I missed one or didn't have one on here that you like, put it in the comments section below. It helps me think of more anime content for you guys. And this is where I leave you guys. Hey guys, if you liked the video so far, and if you want to see more videos like this, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to see them all the time. Because as of right now, as I said earlier, this is day 1 of the 12 days of anime. This is where I do a video every day for 12 days. From now, all the way past Christmas morning and Christmas Day, all the way over past New Year's Day, into the new year. Guys, if you like what you've seen so far, there's my rant video on net neutrality, right up there somewhere. I don't know. Along with that, if I get 500 likes, just 500 likes, then I will do any type of questionnaire, anything you guys want. I will answer them honestly. You want to know if I'm a snob? I'll tell you. You want to know if I keep my bedroom and my office dirty? I will tell you. Furthermore, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and while you're there and you're already, hitting that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification. That way you know when new videos from me come out. And hey, guys, if you like what I do and you want to see more content, better content than this, there's a link to my Patreon account. Any donations you give me will actually go to my YouTube videos and make them better. Guys, this has been a thrilling way to start off the 12 days anime. I can't wait to do more. Later. Hey, congratulations guys, you made it to the end of the video. If you liked it, please give it that big thumbs up right up there. And if you want to see more anime top 10s, anime theories, or anime vlogs of any type, please make sure you hit that subscribe button that's right down there. And remember guys, you are what makes this entire YouTube thing great. Thank you for watching. I am Senjo Anime's #1 host, Senjo-chan, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later.